Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Today we're taking a look at the new Romeo Anejo from Romeo y Julieta. These came out about a month, 6 weeks ago, so some of you may already be familiar with it. For you others, we're going to take a look at it together today. This is a Connecticut Broadleaf 2010 vintage wrapper. The binder is Dominican Olar from 2008. And the filler is Nicaraguan and Honduran 2009 vintage. And the country of origin is the Dominican Republic. Being launched in 3 sizes: Permides, Robusto, and Toro, which is what we're reviewing today, 6x54. And there is the density of it. Has a nice feel in the hand. It's a very chocolate brown color. Band is very simple. Silver foil with black lettering. Does stand out though, so let's get right to it. The new Romeo Anejo from Romeo y Julieta. There's a nice band at the foot, which I didn't mention. It simply has the word Anejo on it. It is a quite eye-catching band for such a simple band. Now we need to remove this metal foil at the bottom. Should be fairly simple, and it is. It does come off rather easily. There you go, Anejo. Alright. Get out our Zycar cutter and make a nice cut. Very good draw. This cigar just screams chocolate for some reason. Very nice. Well, the flavors I'm getting here initially are a combination of a very sweet cedar with a little boysenberry mixed in, a lot of dry cocoa and dark milk chocolate notes, and black coffee. There are almost an even split between the sweeter flavors of the sweet cedar and boysenberry and the chocolate and cocoa. It's almost like you can take them in 2 pieces and you can see them both, separate them out, but they're both right there. And coffee would be a nice base flavor. The pepper isn't a very sharp black pepper. It's almost feels more like a white pepper, which is an odd for this dark of a noted cigar. It's around a 7-ish rating. Finish is more of a dark chocolate and cream. A lot of dark chocolate notes in this cigar for me initially. So let's see where we go from here. Romeo Anejo, well underway. Well, about 3/4 of an inch in, and basically I'm satisfied with what I initially told you about the assessment, except for one thing. I would take off the dry cocoa. It's now more of just a straight chocolate, and it has some milk chocolate aspects to it now. Coffee is still there. The 2 sweeter flavors of cedar and boysenberry are still in play, and they're still sweet, but there is a lot of chocolate in this cigar. A lot of chocolate. I basically would just call it medium bodied at this point too, so we'll see if it elevates any, but all in all, pretty satisfied with how I initially started it, and going along nicely. Well, about 1.5 inches in, burning fairly evenly, and the cigar is losing, hasn't quite gone away, but it's losing the boysenberry notes, but you're left with a very sweet cedar and a very sweet milk chocolate. Those are your 2 main flavors, and there's a touch of richness there because of all the sweetness. You'll always have the coffee at the base, so let's just put that out there. But primarily it's a very sweet cedar and a very sweet milk chocolate. Again, it's all about chocolate notes with this cigar. And if you remember when I first started this review, before I lit it up, I said it looks, just screams like a chocolate bar, and it's proving to be just that. So about an inch and a half in, we're going to lose that ash here just about any time. I'm a little past halfway, and it's very dense, as I said. You can tell from the time it's a slow burning cigar. There are a few notes of dry wood that pop up right after your main flavors, right before the coffee. Cigar is still, to me, medium bodied, but it might be moving toward medium to full. It's not a very powerful cigar, but you may be led to think it is from the name Anejo. It's really not that powerful. Finish is still about the same as it was when we started. A little more cream aspects, a little less of the chocolate notes. But it is still, it's almost what I term a toasted cream, but not really. It's more of a chocolate laden sweet cream. And a little lingering white pepper. I'm still sticking with white pepper. It is not a powerful pepper. It is not a over-the-top pepper. It is somewhat subtle, and I'm going with white pepper. So that's where we are, just past the midpoint. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Cigar stayed pretty true. It didn't change much. It's pretty consistent. Still had a lot of sweet cedar and a lot of sweet milk chocolate. And that's pretty much the short story of the cigar. Pepper might have elevated a tick or two here in the final third. Pretty much medium to full bodied is about its top end of this cigar. So figure on it, medium to full bodied. Very good cigar, very dark noted. Of course, you had coffee at the base, but been a pretty good cigar. These are on shelves now, somewhere around $8, $9. And for me, it was a good cigar. It was about a 90. I'm giving it a score of 90, and well worth you trying. You Romeo fans, this is pretty much a big departure from the first Romeo that came out. Very dark noted cigar, very sweet chocolate flavors, a lot of sweet cedar. So there you have it, the Romeo Anejo Toro.